I like this a lot less than the Storm, but it could just be a player preference thing, team preference, or maybe they feel like the Void is just performing better in the meta for them. So totally fine. It will do similar thing. We saw Armel own on this in the series yesterday with the Vessel build-up. He was cooking.
Yeah, level 6 represents a huge threat for both the side lanes, right? Nature's Prophet, you know, having that global presence. Speed, ooh, gets off a really good decay on the two of them. It's not going to be enough health, and that'll be first blood for Jabs.
And lingered up in this lane, just got chipped down. I guess that's one way to give the Fury on solo XP. Just give away first blood. So Boom could easily just TP out of these plays. They have Glimpse, they have Solar Guardian.
Here comes that Cookie, trying to secure the power rune. Does not get it, but does get a lot of damage on John. Well, he will be bursted down as Yamsen comes over.
Got his courier?
Does get the courier on top of that one. Tims will protect the rune, so Armel can make his way to the amp damage. A little bit surprised that...
Or have Solar Guardian available
later
on. That'll make a big difference.
Yeah.
You kind of have to just force this Fury onto TP, though.
Speed gets off the Tombstone, but he's in trouble again. Another decay is coming up in a second. Jabs not sure if he wants to kill the Tombstone or the hero glimpse back, and that will finish him off. The zombies are out in force, but not enough for Yamsen to really chase anything down.
Oh, we're looking for Yamsen.
Oh, and Tims is going to maybe catch him from behind. Speed is already back into play, though, thanks to his innate.
Yeah, but he has no Tombstone right now. It's just not a threat on the map.
Sure. Spotted now.
Yeah, they're going to bring him down. This is a massive find for Tims.
Sprout for the extra HP, a little bit of heal. He's trying to make his way out, but it's just not enough. The damage over time between the two supports gets the kill. The glimpse back. That will not save Tims' life.
Free TP back to lane, if anything.
Yeah, quick kill and out.
Which I think is more important. You'd rather have early level 6s on these side laners than your supports high level in this game. The Wildcard supports do not need a lot, whereas the Boom supports would love some extra experience to get these ults going. This would be a nice pickup for RCY. Tim's just overextended in the jungle. You got to respect the Ember skirmish power of this game. As little lockdown as Wildcard had, you don't have the best lockdown for this Ember. I'm not thinking I gotta shut down the Lycan right now.
Yeah, it's one of those like clockwork.
I might get him anyway.
Yeah, I guess so. They got the ultimate out of him and go right back to it.
Oh, that's super nice. Just not reading that play in. Jackie, he is getting big now.
Another rotation from this Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit going top to mid to bottom here. Really wants to find a kill somewhere out of all this. The Wolves are only going to help for a second here. Oh, missed shot there from Bignum. That's going to cost him big time. That little extra damage may make the difference as now the Dawn ult is going to come in. Solar Guardian, that's going to take out Bignum rather easily. And the Ember Spirit of RCY simply doesn't have the damage. The two supports are going to be left behind here and Fade. He can only do so much. He popped his ultimate, tried to chase him down. Speed's going to be brought back in with the glimpse. So yeah, both supports dead, and the core is left to run away.
Just don't have the Snapfire ult for that fight. I think they're a little surprised at what's going on right now. They're like,
so too.
They're just sitting under this obs? Okay, we'll just run at you.
Got the glimpse back on his Speed. Now he definitely knows there's a ward there. Far too late, though. Quick pick. And Tims looks for more. Still has the Solar Guardian with the hook shot Cogs combo. Even the Ember Spirit, I don't think you can catch him with the Solar Guardian in time, but a glimpse back into the Static Storm, that'll do it.
I think RCY might have been able to get out there, but this is Boom's map to take right now.
Yeah, Tims is like, okay, now the ward is definitely not going to survive, so.
I mean, I like that.
Let's
give him nothing, right? You already got the value out of it.
And the TA trap into the Solar Guardian.
Oh, man.
This is why Yamsen is so scared to stretch out too far on the top side of the map creeps. This is a must-work situation for Wildcard. A four-man smoke. They spot Jackie. Slight chains into the kisses. Good setup with the Tombstone. There's no way that Boom can bail him out, and they don't even try. Full retreat out from the C squad.
Way harder to go for the all-in play on the TA now, too, with that Hurricane play.
They're going to find the Furiana in mid, of all places. Hook shot, long range. Caught underneath the tier 2, brought back in by the Remnant. Quickly bursted down. The Templar Assassin blinks away just in case there's a response from Wildcard, but there simply isn't. Once again, stacked on one side of the map. But for now, Roshan will be contested. Boom. Not going to give away a fight for free. Play for another initiation. Tims trying to get a reaction out of them. Static Storm, though, on RCY. RCY now with a Solar Guardian on top of that one with an Aghanims. Yeah. It's too much damage. Looks like Speed tried to bail him out there with the shard. Couldn't get it. Only got himself inside of the Tombstone. The Tombstone's still alive for a while, though. They got to finish this off. Armel, he lives for a while.
Just too tanky.
They really are. They got some of these heroes down to half HP, but Wildcard have now run out of spells, and boom, run them down. Straight into a tier 2. Roshan free for the taking when they want to. 17-4, 16,000 net worth lead, and soon to be a Rax advantage. RCY trying to go for the deny on the building. Got the Ember Spirit on the slide, straight to the Static Storm. Man. No saves available. Wildcard, the best they could do is Tombstone.
Get a numbers advantage near your base.
Hey, I love that Boom didn't back out to deal with their side lane.
They're already hunting Fade on the backside. They had a ward on it.
Yeah, they spotted him. And Fade will try and use his ultimate to get out. The cogs push him back into the Starbreaker hit. Still has a chance to run away, but he'll be glimpsed, locked down by the kinetic field, and his team is far too far away to help him out. They go on the Templar Assassin here. Solar Guardian protects the TA, still has plenty of HP thanks to that BKB. Speed, he went in pretty deep, got a good Tombstone out, but that's already been dealt with, and now soon he will fall. The Templar Assassin, though, RCY, he can't work his way through the refraction. They got the TA to half HP. RCY, flips back as the BKB expires. He dies on the back end. Well, Yamson, final death for him in this game 1, as boom, they took over this game, man, and they never let Wildcard back into it.
A super nice tempo game from them. They really picked up the pace out of that laning phase. Never let this map control lineup come online. And man, Clock Disruptor just ran that game over.
8-0-10 for Armel. And to think it started off with RCY doing pretty well, and when it came to the CS, the first 4 minutes of the lane. HP regen and some sort of draft swapperoo completely screwed them.
I still like this draft better for Wildcard than game 1, because I think it gives them more options to just outplay Boom. And it's kind of what you always want at some point. You just need to get this equilibrium back as much as you can so you don't have to play up against the double range. Top is always going to shove in, so you can just pull and stack as much as possible for the Sven.
Ooh,
RCY, he had a blood grenade.
Die here. Blood grenade on Armel for the first blood.
I told you, man, like, this guy starts heating up.
So not only did he die, he didn't even get the range creep he was searching for. Armel denied it after killing RCY.
As good a start as Yamson has, the Storm start has equalized it for Wildcard here.
Yeah, he was so far ahead, 27-4, but Jack Boys dies. One final blast comes out. John Well does manage to get the turnaround kill. So Big Num is in a position here with the glimpse. Oh, he missed the blood grenade! That was a guaranteed kill, a Thunderstrike, maybe to finish him off. He dropped a ward to get the Thunderstrike. So Big Num, he bungles the blood grenade, but he still comes up clutch with the ward drop.
I mean, it was all bait just to get the salve out of him.
I guess so.
You trade, 50 gold for 100, that's worth it.
That's NA maths right there.
That's NA math, 100%.
Yamson. Oh, what?
Oh, interference.
A Centaur stun separates Yamson from jabs, and they get away from the Ion Shell without too much damage being taken.
Yeah, but that's not the guy he's supposed to be rivaling.
Yeah, yeah.
Supposed to be ahead of the Dusa, which he is.
He is.
Oh, they're TPing the Queen up here. If they get the kill on him.
I was going to say, once Armel comes into play, Yamson may not keep that net worth, that distance he has over the Medusa for long.
That's a super nice play call. Just very clean execution.
Now it's going to be, the onus is going to be on Boom on how well they react to Jack Boys getting jumped here, as he is going to start challenging him. Stun in from behind. Static Storm gets laid out. No opportunity for an ultimate to be dropped. They've already burned through the mana, and the teleports in from Boom Esports just means more kills for Wildcard. As the Decrepify and a toss away gives Tims a chance, an opportunity to actually get away. They limit the losses to just, they got the glimpse on him. That's going to be a third loss for Boom Esports.
Exactly what you want with this lineup. Power of the Dark Ascension, starting things off. You bring numbers and you catch Boom off guard. I might have to back up here, but that's still a tremendous value play.
It also speeds along Fade to a phase boots, especially if they can kill the Quap here as well. RCY laid out a bait, they hurricane him back in, trying to keep him inside the silence, and he ticks out as Big Num catches him with a Thunderstrike. All of a sudden, Fade went from no boots to almost phase boots. Is still the lowest net worth core in this game.
We'll put some pressure on the tower. Well, they're looking for Armel up here.
Get the glimpse back into the Static Storm. With the Sven behind him, they certainly have the damage. The Blade will not protect you here. Does a lot of damage back to Yamsen, but not enough.
That's a painful kill, but a great kill.
Because it just feels like there's this gigantic opening for the enemy team to pressure you once the darkness expires. But if you can get the right kind of team fight here, going after jabs first and caught the Pugna inside the silence, this is good setup for Wildcard. 2 quick kills for them and some galvanized stacks funneled to RCY.
Oh, they are hunting, man.
The one hero
huge
that has not slowed down too much is Jackie's Medusa.
Oh, this could be a sick bait.
Are they going to be baited by the Manta? They will not. They get the jump. They have killed the Medusa. A massive pickup for Wildcard. And another straight push into an objective. And this is another Tormentor timing. You're going to be a bit low. It's nighttime. Wildcard have the ability to contest. Boom do not immediately teleport out like Wildcard did last time. And Fade's already jumped straight in. Got a little attention. Yamsen. Now it's his opportunity to make the initiation. Goes to the Dusa. BKB goes out. Silence on the Dusa. Trying to finish her up. They burn through the mana. No chance for a Stone Gaze once again. Jackie is just unable to use his ultimate. And once he's gone, much of Boom is gone as well. They're going to kite him out here. And make sure that these heroes who do have damage to threaten heroes, kite them out, make sure nobody dies. Wildcard, look at the HP pools on all 5 of their heroes.
Who's just been completely shut down out of that early game.
Yep.
You need BKBs here if you're Boom.
RCY, little fearless. Avalanche, but the follow-up from the rest of Wildcard. It's an overwhelming jump. And there's not much that Boom can do about it. Tim's, like, he responded well with the Avalanche. They have the Pugna behind them, but when it's all 5 heroes, Wildcard are just playing fast here. Going straight into the Ancient at 23 minutes. That maybe is a little bit too far. RCY, they're still going for it. Yamsen follows through with a BKB. Doesn't manage to get that kill, but he's low, and he's going to die. A Sonic Wave. They couldn't get the lasso out in time. Now they're trying to finish off Armel. RCY gets that, but now he's out of mana. They try and give him enough mana to get him over the cliff, and they do manage to do so. They all get out except for Yams. That was so dangerous from Wildcard. I cannot believe they just did that. There's smoke, and they're wrapping all the way around. They're not trying to shortcut it and run up blind into this high ground area, and they're leading RCY, lead the chase, and the shield drop. They got the initiation onto the Pugna, perfect start, and once again, the Static Storm Dusa not able to get off a Stone Gaze, glimpse back into that one. They're still taking the damage, though. Maybe they can actually fight this out still. Once again, Wildcard are playing for the kite, though. They haven't lost anybody yet, and with the clear vision of the darkness and the Disruptor glimpses, it's hard for Boom to move around. They can't quite retreat, and now they're going to be re-initiated on. When they clump a little bit too much, they can double silence. A quick in and out from the Night Stalker and Storm Spirit. They got the Stone Gaze out of Jackie as well. Boom try for the retreat. Big Num looks for the glimpse. Looks like it's just going to be 2 pickoffs. When the Night Stalker jumps on them, they've just got to stick around their Dusa. Let the multi-shot go to work. Fade. He sees his opportunity, though.
Oh, you're gone.
Quick kill onto the Pugna. The heals go out, but it's simply not enough.
Can fight without him with this Aegis especially.
And now this is going to be the awkward point where Boom are trying to retreat, but oh, goodbye, Tims. And now the Sven, though, he got Stone Gaze, and he got pulled up. Your damage is too much. You may have killed the Tiny, but Jackie is still the carry supreme in these fights.
Tims
killed the back. Double deaths for Tims as Fade and RCY catch him on the back end. The cores of Wildcard between RCY and Fade are doing a really good job of attacking the edges, the peripheral sides of Boom.
I mean, he has
Tier
40
3
seconds Aegis.
Melees. Armel's had a half HP though, and the Night Stalker's behind him. Fade jumps, they don't spot Armel. They go all in for the Darks here. They try and get him kinetic field, holding him in. And now Fade trying to walk away, but once again, it's somebody to die. Oh, getting croakered on the way is retreating back to the fountain. But again, they commit for a kill. They get it, but Jackie just standing there.
And I think Hurricane Pike is a knockback.
Okay.
Who cares about knockback? The fight's breaking out.
Darkness pop. They go for the Dusa once again. Once again, they're trying to all in the Dusa. Will it work this time? A Sonic Wave to push away. This time they come through the Dusa. This time Yamsen's damage is enough. And once the Dusa falls, everything crumbles for Boom.
Oh boy, they were not ready for that one. Yamson.
2,000 damage crit from Yamson.
Pyrrhic Cloak, Satanic, 4,000 HP, just sitting there, Stone Gaze for what?
We do this, they pop the darkness to get the clear vision. They're gonna spot jabs here. All they have to make sure there's no jump in from Boom, and now they've got the extra life. RCY, he's gonna lead the charge here with the Shivas. Yamson, oh, they made a jump onto a DOTA illusion.
Not the right
now
one.
Try and hit the darks here, but the Stone Gaze is gonna go up. This is bad. Sonic Wave pushing him back, and the first life gone. That's your God Strength, that's your BKB. Meanwhile, RCY couldn't finish him off. He got Stone Gaze towards the end of it. Still hunting for these supports, but Yamson had no chance in hell to be able to survive on his second life. They got the Roshan, but they didn't make shit work with it. Now Speed, a desperate teleport away. No stuns, he's good.
Why did they get baited by that illusion? He ran one in the river, they jumped past it.
The God Strength is coming up very soon.
Lincoln
Early
up.
BKB from Jackie.
He's just going to commit for Megas. It will leave an opening on the backside.
Okay, he's just going to run away. He's not committing for the Megas. He's committing to get out. And I think this is an opening. Wildcard is saying he pops. So
you can't
go
get
for
out.
it. They got a lasso onto the Pugna. A grab from RCY is there as well. John Wells already dead. Fates onto the Quap at the same time while the Dusa, I mean, they're hoping that they can just stick around this Dusa as much as possible. They're being picked apart between the darkness and now the glimpse back. Good toss. They put Yamson onto the high ground and Jackie's able to put the Scotty on him. That does cut down the Pugna though. Over the grab here, Armel's in trouble as well. Armel with his BKB, Sonic Wave pushes back. The Dusa trying to stay alive. Out of mana. Now he relied entirely on the vision of the butterfly. It's not good enough.
That toss, it looked so good and it ended so bad.
And all the 25 talents in this game.
Don't get baited by the illusion again. That's we had nags on this bad. That would be pretty
Playing
nice.
around a high ground ward. Yamson just blinked into Jackie. He could get tossed back here. They're trying to get the toss. He tossed him straight up in the air instead. Couldn't get the toss back easily.
That's Stone Gaze.
Stone Gaze goes out. BKB used by jabs. It's full retreat back to the base.
Somebody's going to get jumped here.
Somebody is going to get jumped. Speed, he tried to get out. World Zap goes out. They still call the Darks here. Tim's going to be up next. Jackie, he's getting bashed up by Fate at the same time. They give him the Decrepify. RCY goes to the back line.
Armel.
After him.
Static
Armel, he got glimpsed back into the Static Storm. RCY still hunting after them because what is there to stop this Storm Spirit from jumping over and over and over again? They're going to have to use the buybacks on these heroes. Still got the lasso, pulling the Dusa out of the base. Halfway on the mana pool. Jackie stuck inside this kinetic field, and they're working him down without the God Strength. The damage just doesn't seem to be much of a threat. A grab that gets Armel as well here. Out of mana on the side to pull in the Pugna as well. And this is just decimation. One by one, Boom will fall. Buybacks will run out shortly. They've got 2 more to go. The Dusa and the Pugna will try and hold this game. And a Divine Rapier bought out by Jackie. Mega's all but guaranteed as Boom retreat behind their tier 4s. The step forward. Jabs, he gets off the BKB by Yamson. He gets the jump on John Well, he's already gone, and Jabs will be worked down by the other 2.
Static Storm.
2 put a lot of damage on Yamson here. Yamson, 5 seconds left on the Aegis. He will expire. He goes down. Fade, he's up next here. Gets a little bit low. The control on Jackie, though, is a nuisance. They have too many stuns. Tim's, he's gone now. It's just Jackie left. Jackie against 5.
That felt like it was inevitable. It's been him versus the world for some time.
And they're going to glimpse him away from defending his tier 4s. A glyph goes out, 20 seconds left till Armel can rejoin the fight.
I mean, they don't even need to kill him here. They can end just kite him around, lasso him.
E-played him. Oh, yeah. They've got disable after disable. Yamson, he blinks away from Jackie. Flame break to push him away. They're just doing anything they can to keep the Dusa off the Sven. The Sven can end the game by killing the Ancient. Armel is back. Armel's just going to come forward. Sonic Wave pushing Yamson into the Dusa. They actually have a chance here. They can kill the Sven. They've got him, but Ancient is low enough. Wildcard full committed end it. Taking game 2 and giving us a game 3 elimination match.
Wow, what a comeback from this team. It felt like they were just going to go out. The game was getting a little iffy. Starting to get dire with this Dusa's timings, but they played the early game well enough to stall out Jackie. That was Wildcard's game to lose for a long period.
For sure, for sure. And I think another interesting note and a story going into game 3 is the mid matchup.
No, it looks fine.
Looks fine. You're not saying looks good.
I mean, it's a very rough matchup against Doom.
Yes.
Very rough against Tiny, or against Pugna as well. So he has some really bad matchups in this game, but he does completely fine against the Sven. Wildcard CS seen well across the board. Doom is the one suffering out of everybody here. He's not getting a lot against that double range lane top. Fight for the Lotus.
Double stack on Lotus, but Fade is going to contest here. The glimpse back onto Jackie, and well, he's going to take out to the Thunder Strike. Bignum will not die to that final hit.
It's
they
stick charges.
bait it in, they get the kill, and they get the Lotus. Big win for Wildcard.
Where were the stick charges? Lost the Lotus battle. All those little things going the Disruptor's way means Fade gets to hold this lane up here and free farm a lot easier.
Yeah, pulling the lane back is good for both offlaners, but for Boom, it's just to stay alive on jabs. If it ever pushes forward, Hurricane away, it's not good enough. If the lane is ever pushed out, he is in danger, particularly if Bignum's going to be making rotations like that.
If they can keep putting pressure on this troll lane, kicking the Doom out, they have deep wards behind it, they have Solar Guardian to back it up. They can do a lot of damage up here. Oh, they're trying to all in Armel.
Dropped him with the Remnant into Solar Guardian from FaZe. Very nice setup. That's what we were talking about in the draft, right? They have good setup to make sure the Solar Guardian lands early when it has that longer channel time.
They just have good synergy around these skirmishes. They even saw that ward. Should get the D ward. Just trying to give Tims anything here. This guy is having a rough one. Level 3. About to get rougher.
Well, whatever his build is for this game, it's not coming in anytime soon. Vlad's build up, interesting for the Dawnbreaker, trying to enable the
I like that actually. Yeah.
The troll, and I mean even the Void Spirit, Universal Hero.
Yeah, super good for these cores.
Johnwell, who was just trying to hold this tower as best he could, but invested gank from Wildcard, 3 heroes, and 4th with Yamsen coming through the gate to take the tower. They're defending top and getting everything else on the map.
This is way too much. They're even gonna TP the Disruptor top, looking for the glimpse play.
Pull him away from RCY. RCY, who has a haste rune, is bold. He can dive past this tier 1 tower. There really is not that much of a threat. They got the glimpse pick off on Johnwell in the top lane, so both supports will die on Boom.
They're just getting picked off.
Yeah, run at them until they die, said Armel. That's clearly not happening in this game 2 and 3. Johnwell does manage to get off the Nether Ward before he is jumped. It'll do a bit of damage, but he's clearly dead. Bignum, the glimpse back. Did not glimpse back Armel, but now the Dawnbreaker Solar Guardian's going to bail out Bignum and put Tims in trouble. And he TPs away. Stop him! The lightning bolt stops it. Meanwhile, the Doom, it's almost ticked out here. Does RCY get away with a step? He's got to dissimulate. He's still got a step. He's making the run. Armel, he had his
got canceled.
He managed to get out of Chakram. That's not good enough.
And Yamsen here to take some names. The troll on the Sven.
The Sven locked down. A troll enters into the team fight and walks away with 322 gold and a tower last hit.
This is not the Timber Saw I know.
Yeah. Aghanim's done.
Amp damage
for the Dawnbreaker, and amp damage. Everything that Wildcard could hope for. Their troll is going to be jumping. Here comes that Solar Guardian. They still drop their Doom on him. The heals won't make a difference. They got him inside the Static Storm. The silence isn't helping one bit, though. Wildcard cannot commit inside of that Static Storm.
Haste rune in the river. Gonna get baited
on this low ground, but they bait out the haste rune and they take it away from Armel, and Armel already on half HP. Yamsen does manage to get off the BKB. The Solar Guardian lands. Look at all the heals from the low ground. The Pugna is bailing out this Timbersaw who's stuck there. Meanwhile, though, on the side, the Tiny does go down, and there's still low HP heroes on Boom. They turn back around with the BKB on Jackie, but he can't fight into the troll. Not now, not this early, and Armel is swept off his feet as RCY runs him down with another astral step that trips him up. A long fall, down to the fountain he goes. Tiny with the buyback gives Boom number 4.
Still a fine sequence for them because they held Doom, but that could have been really bad for Wildcard. You gotta watch these clips out.
Damage on RCY. He's gonna put this to the test. See if he can blow up the Sven. He's got him. Too much damage. RCY, cool guys don't look at explosions. Astral stepped away. The Lincoln's block. Jabs didn't see it coming. A fresh Lincoln's denies his Doom. And in turn, he will find that his teleport doesn't work.
RCY eating up.
Speed is hunting down the Pugna every time. Mega kill streak for your boy Speed.
Dude, he's owning this game right now.
It's a hard
Maybe.
decision to make.
Maybe.
And Jabs, he's gonna run at RCY here. Oh, instant Solar Guardian on to 4. An opportunity, a refresh, another Solar Guardian. They killed the Void Spirit, but here comes Yamson, and he's gonna mow down Jackie, run after Tim's, go for Armel as well. A glimpse back. BKB lasts just long enough. But Armel hasn't made it out yet. Speed is slowing him down. A lightning bolt to stall out the Timber Chain. Another attempt at a Timber Chain. Can he get away? He's gotten far. Bignum's glimpse up in a second here. He's almost there. Ooh. The Glimmer, he's out of sight. Just out of range, he's out.
You have to take risks.
If you're gonna go out swinging. And boom. They'll smoke up for another offensive play, but Wildcard, they've already made their move. They've gotten on top of Jackie, the Solar Guardian. He's already at half HP. It's a grep fight. Did go out. Another force out, trying to escort Jackie to safety. They give him a little bit of heals. Fate's trying to catch up to him. Meanwhile, the Doom on the Troll. It's a good setup, especially Tim's can deliver a bit of damage. He tosses him up in the air.
Got him.
Armel, yeah, he's ticking out. He is dead. The Sven managed to get out. The carry of Wildcard dies. Jabs, he's going to try and help Armel chase down more heroes. That is all they will get. Double buybacks being used. Roshan is up. So even if Boom do not get any extra kills off of this, getting Roche, that is a massive windfall.
But again, you have to have faith that you can connect.
Successful scan on Yamson.
I mean, that is the dream. That is the dream.
They're going to walk into him.
No, he tossed the Doom.
Up on the Doom. Not what you wanted at all. Yamson gets away scot-free. What a blunder! And Tim's will pay for that crime. And their grep fight goes out, but he's not live for long. A buyback from the Disruptor. They want to punish as Boom try and retreat. John Well, he managed to make it down to low ground, but Fade, he follows him with the Solar Guardian.
Doom on the Troll.
Jackie, though, they managed to get the Doom on the Troll on the second part of the team fight. Oh, and Timber Chase looks like he's going to tick out. He falls. A second life available on the Sven. They still look like Wildcard can win this, especially with a buyback. That teleport away. A BKB TP out. Smart move from the Sven, but Jabs will not have that same opportunity.
Might get the Void Spirit here too, though.
He takes out.
Man, Jabs.
An important kill because Wildcard could have maybe marched down the lane with 5. They still can with 4.
That could be a problem in the long run. The extra Lincolns did get completed by Speed a little while ago, so that's also something to watch for. Might not be a Lincolns that Jabs can really play around that easily.
Yeah. They make their initiation with a high ground ward. They quickly kill Bignum. That's a gem dropped on the ground. John Well, he'll grab it. Gets grabbed in turn by the Remnant, but it's fine.
Like, you have to force something here if you're Boom. Either you force the fight, you force the Roche.
It's your opportunity.
That
got a ward in the jungle. They spotted the Troll. They go for him. They got the Doom on him. The Solar Guardian is the response. A quick refresh into Yules. That managed to get him away. The Sven, Timbersaw on top of the Troll as well. They've got the damage surely, especially if another Doom, but they don't need it. They've got him on the first life. 2 heroes die for that. Was it worth it to get the die back on the Troll? It's up to Jackie to prove that it was. It's up to Jabs to get another duel, and he got that one. Now Speed, baiting a raid. He's got this Sven chasing after him. RCY tries to jump back in with the Sheetas. They're cutting around the Sven, but he's getting the heals. They've got him controlled up inside the infield, but Speed gets too close. Cut down by the Sven. Fate comes in, a nullifier, but can you take this man fight against
Armel
Jackie? Armel back into play.
RCY,
they've got Fate.
can't get him.
RCY dies. He didn't get the pick off on the support he wanted, and now it's all falling apart for Wildcard. 2 heroes dead with no buyback.
How is Boom doing it? I don't understand. They're down so much gold. They had such a damn good ward, and Jabs has just found jump after jump. This Croaker take on the Devour.
He could get a swift blink if he gets enough gold off of these buildings.
Where did that lead go? Gone in the blink of an eye. Wildcard. Not again.
Jabs got it again.
He got it through.
The Lincoln's got through. He got the Doom. Can he do enough damage that the Troll dies in the fountain? I don't think he did.
It's close.
Jabs will die for it.
It's really close.
He really hopes that the Troll's going to take out the Troll on 1 HP. He dies. Now a Solar Guardian. It's up to Fade and RCY. They get the Sven once. Can they get him twice, though? Once again, the Pugna on the back lines. It's a nuisance. RCY has to retreat. Boom. They will do similarly. Armel checking inside the pit. Chocum goes out. The roar, it stalls up Yamson a little bit.
Kind of low.
It's about to fall. Armel, he's trying to get in there. Jabs, he's going to try and make an initiation. Aegis, it's on the ground. Looking Jabs gone. Finishes it, take it away. He had to be more than good. He had to be perfect, and he outclicks the Troll. Troll down one. Jabs now with the refresh, looking for more. How much more can Boom get out of this with the Troll out of the way?
He did it again. That's what's winning them these fights, and that paradigm has not been changed.
All buybacks up on Wildcard. One buyback missing.
Oh, they're just going in.
Boom, but we just go straight to it. A Solar Guardian drops on the Sven's head, and Jackie is dead already.
What?
That was not the man with the Aegis.
What was that?
Solar Guardian, what a play from Fade. Quick refresh and denies a TP away from Tim's. RCY gets the double as Boom, they trip over the finish line there. They stumble into the high ground. And the Zeus is farmed.
Yeah, you're not killing this Zeus. He's got Outworld Staff.
RCY keeping Boom back.
Still an Aegis.
Control goes to work.
Aegis on that Doom, remember that.
Armel gets in there with his BKB Axe. Solar Guardian gets dropped, does manage to hit the stun before
he's in trouble.
Armel, he's going to be locked down. Yule Scepter goes off. He goes back in. He does manage to get off a little bit of a heal, but he's in trouble. The Static Storm with the Doom going out the Axe Doom, but he doesn't stand a chance. Jackie, he simply doesn't seem to do enough damage. He's just going to work with that BKB. He is slamming into the Sven. Satanic versus Satanic, they're both healing. Neither one claims to go down until the Sven is finally the one to fall. No buyback there. Jabs his run down next and glimpse back into his Doom. No buyback there as well. 3 cores.
It's over.
A GG is called, and Wildcard, they make it out. They will move on to the elimination series.
Dude, what a game 3. What a way to pull it out of thin air after you throw this game horribly. Boom, pull it back.
And Boom, try a bit too hard to force things, and as a result, they will be sent home packing an early exit out of the road to TI for Southeast Asia.